Yeah.
Well, because you go to sleep
Yeah.
as a Marine, you don't take off the uniform. Like you sleep, you wake up, you eat, you breathe.
Yeah.
Your time off, your friends. It's everything.
Training.
Well, it's just a lot of everything.
Yeah.
What's one of the biggest things that you took away from joining the military that was unexpected from you? Because a lot of people join the military for,
Yeah.
obviously you did it for career advancement, but what was some of the things that happened for you that changed your being as a person?
Yeah. The original joining, I mean, I didn't know how much money you made. I didn't know any, so it wasn't even for career investment originally. I just wanted to be a Marine, and I didn't even know there was an up or out kind of a situation that you need to get promoted or you were booted out. So, I had no aspirations of being
Sounds
a
like how
general
I
or
started a
anything.
lot of my jobs, man.
But
It's
you
like,
enjoy
I need
it
a
though,
job,
right?
go do it.
Yeah.
Like the first time I got in the real estate or the lending industry,
Yeah.
they're like, Jonathan, you can make $100,000 a year doing this. You just gotta call these numbers. I said, where are the numbers?
Very similar. Yeah.
Where are the numbers, man? I'm calling.
When I got out into the military and someone started giving us instructions, it was just like, okay,
I'm good.
this is what you have to do.
This is what you have to
Okay.
do to do it. You're gonna do it.
I feel like in the military, it takes away so much of the ego. Like your ego gets stripped away, nationality, color,
Yeah, definitely.
financial background.
But do
like,
you guys
none of it
think,
makes a
since we're
difference.
gonna chase this white rabbit here, do you think that looking back, I guess, Larry, that you maybe, or even you, Ant, would have been more strategic in the way you approached it? Maybe tried to
Hindsight?
call some people or figure out a way that you could advance your career more quickly or more strategically? Would you do that in hindsight, you think?
Yeah.
You would.
For me personally, yeah, I would have went like more like SF and went like up that chain, just because as I grew older, those guys would acknowledge in return, like, dude, you would have been a good dude with us. And coming from a inner city community, that wasn't kind of like bestowed on you. You have like a certain glass ceiling and you
Yeah.
just don't know what you don't know.
Right.
And as you evolve as an individual, when you look hindsight, you're like, man, I wish I would have done that. But nobody really tells you these things. You have to just
100%.
kind of like,
But that's why I
find
think
your
the
way.
internet's so important. That's why I think podcasts like this are so important. I think if you really want to find the information now, like Larry was saying back then, you couldn't.
Yeah.
It's out there now. If you're like, hey, look, how do I skip the line? Hey, how do I get there faster? I'm willing to work hard. I'm not
We
saying
have
that
a lot
I
more
want to skip the
YouTube today.
process, but I am saying if
Yeah.
I can expedite this, what tools could I use to do that?
Yeah. I mean, there's
Yeah.
roadmaps out there you can find, and you can get as many mentors as you want. Not necessarily that they're all going to be great ones, but
Yeah.
you can find. There was no mentor back then, and you just kind of had a family member or family friend who
exactly.
used to be in the military or something.
How'd you
Told
like it?
what to-
Look,
yeah.
hey, you
Yeah.
try this, you can do
Yeah.
a little of that.
Hey, just call the guy. I know
It's
the guy.
like building.
I know the
It's-
guy
it's-
around the corner. Just
yeah,
call
it's-
him.